Well, y'all, there was no rain in the forecast today, but it's getting ready to storm. It is thundering and lightning, and my tree people are all in the trucks. Yeah, they did send 10, so this is the day. Either I get the wood chips today or I don't get them at all, because they'll be moving on after today. But with this storm, I don't know. Hopefully they can go on and get this done today and I can get those wood chips. I'll talk to them because, and look at the raindrops, y'all. Woo, they some big ones. I'm getting ready to get dressed because I have to drive all the way to deep in Detroit to go get this yarn. So, that's not gonna be fun at all. I should have went earlier, but I didn't. Well, let me get ready. I got this dehydrator back on. I cut it off late last night. The onions weren't done at the time, but I still cut it off. I didn't want to run it all night, and so I cut it back on this morning. So this is how they look thus far. And let me tell you, I love this Presto dehydrator. I was listening to those people on YouTube saying, do you dare not do this in the house? Now, I will admit, for the first 5 minutes, that onion smell was horrible. It was absolutely horrible, and I thought, I've just made a mistake. And so I said, well, I'll just hang with it. I'll just have to deal with the smell. I can always open a window and air it out. After about 5 minutes, I didn't smell anything. And then I even stuck my head out the door, because you know how sometimes you get used to a smell and you think you're not smelling nothing, but it's bad. So I stuck my head out the door and I said, okay, now I've got some fresh air in my nostrils. Let me, come back in and smell and see if it's strong again. Nope, it wasn't. This thing, you see how it sets. Very little air comes out of it. In fact, none. I can't even feel. The only heat I can feel is like right here at the top where your little vents are. And it's not bad at all. Not at all. So I can dehydrate onions and garlic in the house. I don't have to. And I'm glad I didn't take this thing out to the greenhouse, because here it is, storming. But anyway, these will be done. I'm gonna leave it running while I'm gone. I think it'll be okay, because I only have 2 more hours to go on it, because the directions is 12 hours, and this thing ran from 8 last night until, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It ran 7 hours. 8, 9, 10. It needs to run 5 hours. It's been on 2 hours now. So, and it's only 11:50. 12, 1, 2. Okay, so I should, once I get back from Detroit, because that's going to take me a couple of hours, because it's going to take me an hour to get to where I have to go in Detroit. Detroit is so big. Where I was the other day, that was 10 minutes away. That's the outskirts. It's still Detroit, but Detroit is only 10 minutes away to get into the city, your suburbial areas and stuff. But if you go in deep into the city, you could be driving for 2 hours, actually. That's how big Detroit is. So anyway, in fact, my town, which is Pontiac, I don't know why they don't just connect the two, because you got Pontiac, Bloomfield Hills, and then after Bloomfield Hills, then you get into Detroit, once you cross what they call 12 mile. Or no, once you cross 14 mile. Actually, Pontiac is like 16 mile, 15 or 16 mile. So if they had a 15 or 16 mile, then we would be part of Detroit. I don't know why they don't count it, but then you got all of our suburbial cities beyond us, so you can't count it all as Detroit. So they needed their stop-off point, which is Pontiac, because we're a small town and all these other suburbial towns are small. So anyway, and then we're urban, we're not suburban. So we're the ghetto in the middle of the suburbs, okay? I'm losing it. Suburbs. And another thing, y'all, I'm gonna try this food processor. I never used it before. It's finally paid off. And remember, I said I'm weird. I like to have stuff paid off before I actually use it. I have that. I have a meat grinder for the for the for the mixer. I have all that, and I've never used any of it, and I've had the stuff for a year. But I am gonna try this, and I don't know what to chop with or anything. It's a blade in there now, but then I've got this extra. Hold on, if I can pull it from behind here. I've got some extra blades that came with the food processor, and so I guess I'm gonna find the box. Well, I know where the box is. It's in my laundry room. I'm gonna look at the box and see if there's any directions. So I figure I will pour the onions down the chute and then chop them up in there, because I'm not doing the flakes. I might save a few. No, I'm not doing flakes at all. I want onion powder, period. I want it to be a powdered seasoning. So, and then I've got batch number 2, so I'll get those cut up once I get back, and then that will go on later. Look at this rain, y'all. This is gonna be a shame, me having to go out in it. And I gotta hook that darn battery up too. Okay, well, up, and the tree people are leaving. And that's what they do. Oh, when it rains, they get, they get the day off. And they're not coming back today. If they leave now, and you see the lights are on in the truck, if they leave now, they won't be back. Not today. And tomorrow's supposed to be a washout. That hurricane, and I need to, I've been watching the Olympics. I haven't been following Hurricane Debbie, and it made landfall in Florida as a Category 1 on today. And believe it or not, as far away as we are from Florida, whenever hurricanes hit Florida, something happens here. We'll get, storms and whatnot, although y'all know it's been a rainy winter to begin with. And since I'm up front here, y'all, let me show y'all. First of all, you see the French tarragon covered because of Beelzebub. And so he hasn't bothered it again. Okay, there's my sweet potatoes, y'all. That's how they're coming along. And basically, I haven't had to do anything because we've gotten so much rain. Every now and then I have to go out and water them. But I think they're growing really good. They're climbing the trellis, that's for sure. And so right now they're getting watered. Okay, so let me get off of here. I've been rambling for 7 minutes as it storms. So let me go in here and get ready so I can walk out in this rain and get showered again. Hopefully it'll stop a little bit, but look at that wind, y'all. Oh, let me zoom back out. Look at that wind. Okay, so here we go. And I gotta go pick up that yarn because I paid for it, so I'm going. Okay, you guys. So if I see something of noteworthy in Detroit, since I'm gonna be way in the city, I'll come on and film wherever I'm at. I've never been to the spot that I'm going to. I've been to the city of Allen Park before, but I've never been to where I'm going on Allen Park. But it's on a famous street called Outer Drive. So we'll see what's there. It might be something important there for you to see. And of course, we can't drive and be on the phone at the same time. So if it's something around where I'm at, I'll just film and show you. Okay, let me get off of here and I'll talk to you later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.